वॉइस ऑफ नागालैंड दे अपने अंगे सबके स्वागत करे से अची 24 मार्च आरो डिमापुर कांग्रेस भवन दे आएगिना से आरो इतु याते आहा तो इले दो एकता प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करने आइसे आरो इतु प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस तो इले दो इंजीनियर मेंशन लो कट चेयरपर्सन पब्लिक ग्रीवेंसेस डिपार्टमेंट आईबी इतु लगा प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस ला ओपरे अपने अंगे अपडेट लुइना जनाई दिवो.
A very good morning to all of you. Today we have with us my friend and colleague, Engineer Mission Lokat. He is the chairperson of the Public Grievances Department, NPCC. He has some very important things to share with you all. Also with us is our Dimapur DCC President, Mr. Kutuha. And on my left, on the far left, is Mr. Andrew, Media Coordinator, NPCC. Let's start with our chairperson of Public Grievances Department.
Really want to focus on 2 points about health and family welfare department in Nagaland. So the number 1 point is lack of basic equipments that are required here in Nagaland. Okay, lack of basic requirements or material equipments that are required in the medical sectors here in Nagaland. And the number two is lack of medical staff like doctors, nurse, radiologists, technicians, all those. So regarding the first one, lack of basic equipments that are required here in Nagaland. Regarding this issue also, the first thing that I want to mention is last year on 4th of May 2024, we gave a press statement to the Naga Hospital Authority Kohima, telling them to restore the CT scan and mammogram at the earliest. But still then, till today, as of now, they have not restored the CT scan also and mammogram also. Now CT scan, ultrasound, all those are basic equipments that are required in a hospital. And it's not only Kohima being the capital does not have that facility. And it's not that we have not reminded them. We have reminded them many a times. Because it's like playing with the life of the people here in Nagaland. From many other districts, they come to Kohima to get treatment. So in Naga Hospital, since they don't have CT scan, they are referred to some private hospitals. Now somebody who is not able to walk by himself, people used to take him, drag Kurina, Garide Rekina. That's how they do the CT scan and all. How much difficulty the people are suffering. So it's not only Kohima. Recently we have through some reports. See, even in Zonoboto there is no CT scan. Those are the things that are happening here in our state. And say example like just to get a CT scan, somebody has to come down from 150 kilometers away from the state capital. They have to travel a long distance. I'm just citing an example. Okay, there are so many other equipments, medical equipments, which I don't know the name also. It is not being provided here in our state. Now I just want to say, how long will this happen? Why? Because see, Nagaland is the state which got statehood before all other northeast states in Nagaland. I mean all other states in northeast. Nagaland is the first statehood pala first. But why? If there is a health issue, we don't get treatment here in our state itself. We have to go to Impal, we have to go to Shillong. See, taking example of Manipur, Meghalaya and all, they got statehood only after us. There is something wrong with our system, is it? So through this press statement, I just want to remind the minister concerned also, this health issue should not be taken lightly. Or see, example like there are at present there are 56 PHCs without even a single doctor, 57 PHCs without even a single doctor. How is that possible? See, one PHC, it takes care of more than 20 villages. At an average, it takes care of 15-16 villages. So without a doctor, how is the PHC supposed to run? Bustide thaga manon 13, 14 village te. If there is an emergency case, where do they go? That is the condition or the situation, the pathetic condition of our state today. So with this, I just want to tell the government also, stop taking the healthcare very lightly. Why not our state be like our neighboring states? We always see that there are some issues, there are some conflicts happening here in Manipur, but their technology is much, much better than us. They have medical college, they have engineering college, they have good medical facilities. Now what is wrong with our state? Okay, now that is concerning the first point, the lack of basic equipments that exists here in our Nagaland. Now the second point is lack of medical staff. Lack of doctors, lack of nurses, all those things. Now government may take excuse. Now why is the medical department not functioning properly? They may make excuse that exams are not being made to be conducted. That may be their excuses. Yeah, for many years they have not advertised the post of doctors, nurse, staff, all those. They have not advertised. But it is their own making, okay, I will tell you. There are lack of doctors everywhere. And they will put the blame on the public, or they will put the blame on some associations or unions for not letting that special recruitment drive to happen. But it is all their, like I'm saying, it is all their doing. See, the reason there were many associations or unions who were against the special recruitment drive of 288 vacancies, which includes doctors, nurses, technicians, radiologists, all those. Now, going back to the first point, see, here example like in Znoboto, it seems there is CT scan or all those facilities are there. CT scan is not there, but other facilities are there, but they don't have a radiologist to operate the machine. Those are the things happening. Now, see, they will say, government will make an excuse that they are not able to fill up the vacancies because of some certain associations, but it's never like that. The reason here is, in that special recruitment drive, they have said that they will give 175 extra marks to people who have worked during COVID time. I think that is too much. It is almost like 36% of the total mark. Now you imagine yourself, you get 36% mark even before sitting for exam. How fair is that? Now, for COVID, some other states like Manipur and all, they have given a little mark to those people who work during the COVID. Say example like 10 mark extra. That is somehow acceptable, okay? But directly giving away 175 is not acceptable. And it is against the rule number 9 clause 4 of NPCC also. And it is against the rule number 16, article 16 under Indian Constitution also. It is a violation of that. So they may have excuse that because of so many things they are not able to advertise those posts in a like with you. Will be 2020 they gave an advertisement of how many posts? They gave advertisement of 186 posts. And clearly it is written that it is purely a contract for 12 months and no person has the right to ask for regularization. It's mentioned in the order itself. Now, don't think that I'm against those people who are already working, who work during the COVID. I appreciate their work. Will it be, say example, just taking example, my friend, let's imagine he is a doctor, I myself also. I work under government of Nagaland. He work under private during the COVID. Now when we are going to sit for exam, I'm already given 175 mark extra in advance. Where will he go? Now we are humans though. See, those are the things, but still then, if the government was serious enough, it is already more than 1 year. They gave the order for special recruitment drive, but since many of the pressure group were against it, they were not able to conduct that special recruitment drive. Now it's already more than 1 year. What are they doing? they will have assembly. What resolution do they pass, or what benefit do they give by sitting in the assembly and discussing? These things are very serious, so they should actually be taking up these issues. So for us also, what we are saying is, at least the cabinets could sit, have a meeting, and come out with some resolution. Make way for vacancies, make way for all those vacancies to be filled up. Like I'm saying, see, 175 is not acceptable, and I don't think that will happen. So at least they have to make some arrangement, isn't it, if they're serious enough. And they cannot simply say that because of the associations banning this special recruitment, they are lacking in manpower. So like I'm saying, serious enough asikuli to pila wartahan discuss kurina ekta adjustment huli kurina special recruitment drive to huli paru theksiola. Only they are not serious though. Health sector to khatam hui jawole je Nagaland la. Example like minor heart surgery to pi na pare Nagaland de. Na pare though. You have to go to some other states. Minor heart surgery to pi na pare. Why is the condition like this? The government has to take this issue very seriously.
It's such an injustice, and it's such a tragedy that in this age of so much technology advancements in the medical field, here we don't have even the most basic of equipments. Of course, some private hospitals might have it, but as we know, the majority of our population are farmers. They mostly live in the rural areas, and it's a very big difficulty for people, especially those who live in the rural areas. There are certain diseases or ailments which can be so easily managed if it was given attention, treatment at the right time. But because of all this lack of basic equipments in most of the places in Nagaland, and because of these shortages of manpower, these minor ailments or diseases becomes worse. It becomes chronic, and so many people in the state are going through these difficulties. And of course, there are so many departments, there are so many sectors, but certain sectors like the health or the medical sector, and certain sectors like, for example, primary education, these things we should not compromise on. The government, it's the duty of the government to ensure that at least these basic infrastructures, basic utilities are given. There shouldn't be any excuse for all this. No excuse is good enough. These are basic things. It should be available. If our neighboring states, forget about other states, or if our neighboring states can have all these facilities, why can't we? This is just a matter of lack of accountability. This is a matter of misgovernance. This is a matter of utter and total neglect.
So, last special recruitment drive that against them. The Supreme Court Ratnasam in one day our appreciation of their part should not be reduced to their rhetoric. That's what the Supreme Court brought. And following that statement from the Supreme Court, Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Government of India, directed every state to give preference to those COVID doctors. So I think your disagreement with the special recruitment drive is against, not directly against the government of Nagaland, but against the Union of India, Government of India and Supreme Court.
Acha sir, see, regarding that one, we are not saying that we are against that. Nah. As a party, we are not saying that we are against the special recruitment drive. We have to think it practically. I already gave an example again. Tai private te kam grise, moi government te kam grise. To same time de life weeks kuna COVID time de kam grise na. Example since moi government te kam grise, to moi gido 175 mark extra days. So based on that order that you have mentioned now, other states has also come out with some special recruitment drive, but the marks allocated was not as per the state of Nagaland. Moi ko nisna. Madipura nisna ando te.
They never specified any particular marks to be given.
Yeah, that's why Hulwi ko nisna special recruitment drive la de marks man diwi gunai ku likhe na do tu yate la making yi so tan ni jo bana. Example like bar kwazuli Manipur di tan di COVID warriors kan thangse doctors kan ito hang do under tan NHM de noli department la de kam guri thang do 10 marks nishna extra dishe. But in short, Nazarsi, what I want to say is whatever it may be, rules can do they are the one who are meant to make the rule how a state is governed, no the cabinets. So itela special recruitment drive ladu chadi they can sit today if they are money concerned enough, they can sit today, they can have discussion, make some arrangement na marks la huliwi ina hulido union association na mi chuchap thaki jawro huli they are just to order to follow kuruli pare na implement kuruli pare na ini na pending ni rakhe so na moi ko nisna sabi honestly ki misago to government do na dimag to bal site do na biya site extra chulai do tai example man kyo ekta kam gule court case kuri do court pra stay order ani do itu gane jamala huna jaje ite example like special recruitment drive grow wise some aggrieved doctors they have filed a court case against this also. If government is very serious enough, Nagaland rules and regulation who makes? The cabinets na. Mentioning again and again, if they are serious enough, tonight, this evening also they can sit, they can frame all those criterias, what are the things or what changes need to be done in the special recruitment drive, and they can advertise tomorrow. That is the power of cabinet na. But they are not doing it. So we are here to remind them the seriousness of this issue.
Sir, there has not been requisition of medical officers to NPCC for the past 3 years. Why is the medical department not able to requisition post of MO medical officer to NPCC instead of trying to regularize those COVID doctors? And it is clearly written on the contract that is for the 2 years.
See, actually, the story is like this. Even before COVID came, there were around how many vacancies? 24 MOs like that were vacant before this COVID came, and they already sent the requisition to NPCC also. But I don't know why they did not advertise. The reason NPCC gave was the one order came from the government side again, from the department, to withdraw all those. Now again after that, after the COVID, this contracted thaka wala khan nolibi ito hamra sob melai gina special recruitment drive gina ekta ahisu to tando ito special recruitment drive la excuse to lui gina aji tok pi advertise holi na pare se. So because of that court case yate lagai dise ekjumra tadeba dusra lagai dise ina hui na pending hoso huli moi kwa nisna example Muiwa court case kusiguli, if the government comes out with something which is fair enough for the society or for the aggrieved doctors and nurses, I'm sure they will withdraw the court cases also. To muita kwa nisna tahanbra kwa se NPCC the true dual. Also the NPCC they jaw lagi tohandu because their pay scale is more than 2,800 na huliwi kwa nisna government la making hi se manula dimag ra kheli ule na life sector to pi mala health sector to pi na khile so it's not a new issue na already punchina thakise uli aru wapas lulu jita kan.
Sir, pwede contract contract ng naka statement naka insabit dia laga insabit do COVID data ang yung cholay gina ite to ilo de na chara do tan kushi na payo je, whereas itia medical experience kan bi kumpa private hospital de bahar de olibi out of Nagaland de olibi alak civil societies kan olibi COVID la time de as a COVID warriors of mono contribute kure igina se nijor la level pra to itu excuse takan di igina regular grow le takan koshish kora ga do itu is it fair enough for medical experience
hoido itu it's not fair na. See, I'm not against people who are working in contract, okay? They sacrifice their life for the people during the COVID. Only what I'm saying is equal opportunity diu na tahan kile regularization mangi ase moi itu kuasu do. Our medical doctors kan do tahan la age limit to 45 asu do. 45 years tok exam diu pare do takan. Our the government is even agreeing or they are agreeing to increase the age also. Holy moi kwanisna loophole kumba se. For me, I feel that ite amni question udise tone utu contract bitode kumba to minister MLA hala bacha noli manon thakiuni gi itu garne itu issue la se. Noile to bar kozuli tai private kam usi moi government ko tai will life risk kusi to tai kina feel grow 175 mo ye extra advance ba diese to 175 noina alok negotiate kuru na mark to ina ole tai bi man objection na kru la na to will aro order be clearly likhina je moi koalisna 24 June 2022 la dibi nobody will mane those posts is only for 12 months until those vacancies are filled through NPCC no hilibi and nobody has the right to claim for regularization clearly likhina je department la advertisement de to huli mo kase tan if we say like this it may sound that we are against them huli na no they can always sit for example na. But why ask for 175 extra mark? So maniki police no ta medical. Ye head kuli pare de me head as uli koalisna for equality transparency itu hi kotha kwaje. So kiki association uli ita like you have mentioned nidahando tan nijobi they are working under the department and they have pointed out so many things that are not in proper way within the department. No, if I'm not wrong. They have mentioned all those details, lack of manpower, lack of facilities, it also puinasudo. But regarding them supporting the one-time special recruitment drive to Moidu Tunajane, Huli Kwanishna Balra Babishik Wilido, fear Hule Sekulido Way, example Kuidishe, Bishiber Kuidishe. Example fear Hule Sekul government be a lot negotiate when a marks can Huli, pat advertise Kudili, Bishibal Hooding it was it.
So this question is to the chairman, research department. So sir, क्या अपनी खुशी के 57 PHC लोग without doctor as in Nagaland.
So out of 100,
Almost 150. So sir, अपने kan 57 primary health center de अपने kan practically visit kuri sa sir.
Nai to the as per the reports man be
Now अपने kan laga findings kan do sir, क्या अपने आगे भी कुछ है. So NPCC बड़ा government के की कोबुमुना से what should be the modalities that government should do to execute, to implement and bring doctors in all the PHC? What is your advice?
see मैं ini कोलिंग तक से अलग तो serious हो लगे health sector से ना no अलग department निशना no example like PWD निशना होले manpower कमती होले समा हो जाओला. I don't know whether I'm correct or not citing the name of it, but department will be health lalo सबसे important as no health first ahead हो ना. तो इतो example like 57 doctors ना पुंचे एक बार example like इतना 288 vacancy है तो इतो पाप fill up करियो ना 288 तो doctor nurse इतो सब असो तो example PHC एक तारे 57 doctor नाई तो इतो भी सब fulfill हो जाओ ना होए पर तो concern करी ना इतो special recruitment drive अपनी नाम की दिलुई तकन कि वो एक ता करी ना फाट इतो vacancy तो fill करो लगे और every year पैसा in terms of 1,000 crore de invest करे से upgradation को दे से facility kan अलग serious लो लगे ता हम भी नॉले तो not everybody has the money to go outside like them na. For a small mini heart surgery you have to go to Kohima. I mean you have to go to Delhi. Jaina ta look at meeting grow le na la kotha bi no. If they don't listen to what we are saying, we will be compelled to go down to the streets. It was as simple as that. See, ajikali the RTI easily manipulate kuri de mano. No. And many of the people misuse RTI also. or of course if required we can do it facts and figure really moi ke present example ko je manpower committee itu to moi ajiman ki kuje itu we they should learn from this. Now number 2 CT scan na punche kusina moi kuti na punche tu evidence lagi we na lagi China 7 hospital de nai ro to itu sai na tan action lo lagi ro aro kuti na punche what I want to suggest the public also apni la jakadi na punche gulu mangi information di will take up the issue. These days RTI also easily it can be manipulated na it example like man China sukua dikhe to example like duita tinta jaga de district na thakala huli lagi sigulu to man puila time dibi nai kure no example like not only the medical sector we go to from district to district aro manu babio we expose kore la to moi kila hota im na longi oppose kore na bi babi thego na no really we went to his place for some work tade la scheme bishi thakise to expose kuse ite to kam du shuru hoa so just because we raised our voice against it kam du shuru hoa se itu nisila man aji medical department la bi ko ase I am sure they will respond mala hisab te nohile to moi agite ko nisina evidence bi collect krugo lagile we will go down to the streets.
The viewers kan itu press conference so thagise Dimapur Congress Bhavan de aro yete press conference se engineer mancholo katpra amikhan ke janai dia do hile do itu specifically Nagaland laga health and family welfare laga opor de aro Nagaland government laga opor de itu press conference thakise to tai yete janai dia do hile do itu laga press conference so hile do related to health and family welfare ase aro tai bra yede kwa laga insap te to hile do Nagaland de kita saishu gele do amikhan laga education system de olibi development sector de olibi aro medical sector de pishi jaga de leg behind gore aro yete medical sector de do hile do ekta negligence dekhi pai guna tai bra janai dise itu la opore tai kwa laga insap te to hile do Nagaland de around 57 PHC de doctor nai aro itu laga opor de even basic amenities tak pin nai guna ko ase likewise apni gan jani dagi wo PC Park district hospital de apart from Dimapur Kohima ena khan de do ile do pai jai olibi tate do ile do kotpa tin CT scan khan bi thakili bi kam nokora labi idu bi jani dagi aro itu la bode Kohima te olibi CT scan bi kotpa tin de na thaka labi itu bi mon huni pai to tai kwa laga insap te to Nagaland de PC district te itu basic amenities itu na thaki gina Nagaland laga manugan tuk pai gina kita takan duk su kuisu gele do nichor laga state te treatment grow na parna pahar de paisa ro time waste kuna enaga bi jani pai guna tai ko ase idu la opore tai kwa laga insap te do Nagaland do ile do in the northeast state Mohan Nagaland state thu to ile do frost paise olibi kita mohan development wise se sai shugule do Nagaland do has compared to our neighboring state Nagaland do ile do bishi lag behind korea suguna itu bi tai bra janai dise itu la opor tai yade medical officer laga opor de NPCC bra recruitment nokra aro government bra itu MO requirement laga opor de whole guna thaga laga tai itu apte chanai aro tai kuise ki itu medical officer whole guna daga to ile do shortage hui gina pise bak amigan kita government officials health and family welfare khan ge kotha korisu gele do ta khamra amigan ge janai dia do ile do Nagaland de MO medical officer short ase guna itu ta khan bishi koi pai olibi yate kotha to ile do around 280 plus medical officer post vacant ase olibi yate health and family welfare olibi government olibi itu recruitment nukurina itu vacant post kan fill up nukurigina through legal ways pra nukura bra itu khushi napa jane dise aro itu lobode tai itu covid laga time de MO medical officer requirement kurigina thaka laga opode bi comments marise aro tai kwa laga insap te to COVID laga time de kun doctor MO khan requirement gorna ase itu toilo purely on contractual basis ase guise aro itu contracted 2 years likhina dhaga to hi ase jiti etia appointment fresh appointment kurubo gole do sob medical aspirant khan keman jun ase ta khan ge ulibi equal treatment diwo lage concession dilibi bias nokure gina sob ke equally treatment digina itu requirement guna itu vacancy do fill up kurile do phal ase guise chilaga press conference to itu hi dagise Enaka alak khobor sai thaki bole apni kan sai thaki be Voice of Nagaland News. Mui reporter Crizel Muli reporting from Dimapur.